Data security.
I got this email from Herbalife Nutrition and it says that my Herbalife.com account has been compromised and that I need to change my login.
That looks like a phishing attempt. You should call member services to make sure it's legitimate.
But the email has the Herbalife Nutrition logo on it and looks exactly like an email from them.
Anyone can make an email look like it's from Herbalife Nutrition.
But it didn't get caught in the spam filter. The filter catches the bad ones.
Some bad ones make it through.
I have to find out what's going wrong. I don't want to be locked out of my account. I need it to run my business.
Don't click.
See? Nothing happened. I just got to a screen where I can change my password.
I am begging you, please stop.
I need to change my password now. Well, you were right. It was a fraud. The hackers tried to purchase thousands of dollars of products with my credit card on file. Fortunately, Herbalife Nutrition flagged it as a suspicious order and stopped it in time. I should have listened to you.
You also need to report this to your bank and credit card company. Hackers might have gained access to the financial information in your myherbalife.com account when you clicked.
But my computer works just fine.
In many cases, nothing weird will happen to your computer. That doesn't mean the hackers haven't gotten in. Even clicking on one wrong link can open the door.
Oh no, I really should have been more careful.
Data security is everyone's responsibility. Everyone must be careful and vigilant. All it takes is just one wrong click, and hackers can break into your computer and many others if your computer is connected to a network. Passwords. Use strong passwords. The two most important factors in making a password hard to crack are length and complexity. If your password is just a word in the dictionary, then it's too simple. Strong passwords have numbers and letters, upper and lowercase, and punctuation. Strong passwords are long. Social engineering and phishing. Fraudsters use cons called social engineering to trick people into providing confidential data or into clicking on a file or website that can infect a computer with a virus. Common social engineering techniques include phishing, pretexting, and baiting. Pretexting. Pretexting involves making a phone call pretending to be somebody else in order to trick a person into revealing information. Be suspicious. Remember that nothing may be as it seems. A caller could be a fraudster. Caller ID can be spoofed. An email could be sent from a fraudster. Email addresses can be faked. Don't be afraid to call member services if you're unsure whether a call or email from Herbalife Nutrition is really from Herbalife Nutrition. Baiting. Baiting involves leaving out an electronic device such as a USB drive or a DVD. The fraudsters hope that someone will pick it up and insert it into a computer out of curiosity. When the device is put into a computer, it will secretly install a virus or malicious code that helps hackers break into the computer. Never insert unknown electronic devices into your computer. Phishing is a term for when fraudsters try to trick people into revealing confidential data or clicking on something that will infect the computer with malicious programs such as viruses. Telltale signs of phishing. You can avoid becoming one of the victims by learning some of the telltale signs of phishing. Too generic. Phishers can spoof email addresses so that the email seems to be coming from a friend or colleague. A sign that the email is a fraud is that it will often be vague and not personalized. For example, Herbalife@Herbalife.com. Playing on emotion. Phishers often try to spark an emotional response from you. They might entice you with a message that you won the lottery or inherited money. If it sounds too good to be true, then it likely is a fraud. Or phishers will try to frighten you. For example, they might send emails saying your account will be suspended unless you reply. If you receive an email that seems out of character for Herbalife Nutrition, please do not reply or click on any links. Instead, call member services. Bad spelling and grammar. Many phishing emails have spelling or grammatical errors, so look for these. But note that there are phishers who can spell correctly. Asking for login information. If an email or caller asks for your login information, such as username and password, then it likely is phishing. Organizations like Herbalife Nutrition will never ask for your login information in an email or phone call. Avoiding being victimized by phishing attacks. Here is some advice about how you can prevent being victimized by a phishing attack. Hover over links to see what they really link to. Just because the text of a hyperlink in the email looks correct doesn't mean that this is the real link. To see the real link, hover your cursor over it, but don't click. The real link will appear next to the hyperlink or at the bottom of your email program or browser. Verify identity. Whenever in doubt, verify the identity of the person emailing or calling. You reach out directly to the sender or caller at their listed email address or phone number. Don't reply to the email, as phishers might redirect the reply to themselves. Instead, look up their email addresses or phone numbers. Physical access. To protect against unauthorized access to confidential data, you need to take steps to secure your office or workspace. Keep a clean workspace. When you're not at your workspace, be sure that confidential data is kept secure. Documents and devices with confidential data, such as wellness evaluations or receipts with payment card information, should not be sitting out in the open. Lock it. Ensure that filing cabinets, desks, and doors are locked when unattended. Password protected. Always set your computer to lock itself and require a password after a set period of inactivity. Be mindful of documents. Always double check that you're not leaving a document with confidential data on a copier or fax machine. Portable devices and remote access. One of the most common causes of a data breach is a lost or stolen portable device like a laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Make it a habit of always checking your pockets or purse for your devices before you leave a place. Password protect your mobile devices. Most modern mobile devices, including smartphones, allow you to secure the device with a password. Be sure to use this protection. Failing to lock your phone could expose your myherbalife.com account to hackers and could also allow them to steal your customer and downline contacts. Encrypt confidential data. If confidential data is unencrypted, then it is readable to anyone. Enabling encryption on your devices will protect the data even if it falls into the wrong hands. If your device does fall in the wrong hands and you think your myherbalife.com account may be at risk, please call member services immediately so we can monitor your account for any suspicious activity. Data breach. Data breaches result in some terrible consequences. A data breach can be extremely costly. There can be large regulatory fines and lawsuits. A data breach can damage your reputation. People might lose trust and stop doing business with you. A data breach can harm people. The data might be embarrassing or be used by identity thieves to conduct fraud. If you suspect a data breach related to your Herbalife Nutrition business, report it to Herbalife Nutrition immediately. In conclusion, whenever you have any questions, ask member services. If you think that something has gone wrong or seems suspicious or troubling, email the privacy department at privacy@herbalife.com.